Alright, we're back with our Greek square. So out of this bag, I'm going to pull out my gray colorway. So again, I'm just going to set up one square for you. This one's a real quick one, so we're just going to grab our pieces here. So you should have 4 light 3.5 by 3.5 squares, which are going to be your @ sign squares. You should have 4 3.25 by 3.25 dark, which are going to be your pound squares. And then you'll need 4 dark 3.5 by 3.5, sorry, we'll do the light first, 3.5 by 2-inch $ squares. And you should have 4 of the 3.5 by 2-inch rectangles that are your percentage sign squares. And then there should be we actually have 5 in this pile here. You need 4 up here, and then 1 down here, which is your and sign. This is going to be the center of your block, so we're not piecing that one. We're just going to put that one up here for now. So what we're going to do is make 4 floating triangles with your @ sign and pound sign squares, and then we're just going to sew these 2 rectangles together to make the rail block. So I'm just going to do that real quick. So again, I'm changing out to my open tone. However, you need your 1/4-inch foot for that. Alright, so I'm just going to cut these apart. These just need to be pressed. And we need to trim on the seam that you just finished sewing for your half square triangles. Okay, so I'm just going to go and press all of that. Okay, so now we're going to set up our square. So your half square triangles, your dark is on the bottom right and bottom left, and then you put one of the rails in between with your light at the top. Light's going to be on the left side on the second row. Then you're going to put your solid square here. That's your and sign square. Then your rail's going to be on the right side at the end of that second row. Dark is at the top right. Light's at the bottom on the third row of your rail. And then your dark is at the top left at the end of your third row. So that's what it should look like. And again, I'm just going to sew the first two pieces of each row. Okay, so for these ones, we're going to press towards the center square for row 1. Row 1, row 2, row 3. So we're pressing towards the center. And we're going to press away from the center for your second row. And again towards the center for your third row. Alright, so now we're just going to put our rows together. So again, we're just going to flip that one on top. And again, I'm just going to lock that seam. Once you get a feel for this, you can use felt pins. But if you're finding that things are not lining up, you're best to go back to using your hands. Okay, those are matching nicely. So we'll put this one on. So before I start sewing, I just lock my seam in. So you can see here I'm just stopping and I'm locking my second seam in. Okay, if you're happy with that, then you can go ahead and press. And for this one, we are pressing towards row 2. So again, just press, set your seams. All right. And that's our Greek square. So again, all our points are about 1/2 inch away from the seam line. So you'll go ahead and finish yours, and I'm going to finish mine, and I'll be right back.